So Super Auto Pets has removed their gold cap, which used to be 20, or at least they have made it a lot higher than it was if it's not removed. I am going to be getting huge amounts of gold by getting hammer sharks and then trying to just roll down and see if I can leverage that into a sloth type scenario. You see, I might need to change the pack a little bit because there were some nerfs today and a few buffs. That all looks fine. Don't really care for a polar bear, but don't really want to be locking with the moose either. Maybe I just put in seal or goat. Fine with all of these. Hey, Stream Elements. How are you, bud? Seagull can go since turtle was nerfed. Hey, Scarbo. And in place of seagull, maybe like an owl. There's not a lot of good tier 2 pets, and then tier 1's fine. Okay. Time to get crazy amounts of gold and then die. The true American dream. Sloth. Sloth is an incredibly rare, let's be the pink eyes, pet that's just a 1/1, but it believes in you. Yeah, the pet, the update's not live on mobile yet. I was playing mobile recently, and still not. Gold cap not noted. Has anyone else noticed? Or shall you be collecting all 10 to 100 of the YouTube views? I haven't noticed anyone else pointing it out, so I intend to collect the 10 to 100 YouTube videos, or 200, whatever you said. I was going to upload this to YouTube as long as I get like at least one game where I can get to crazy amounts of gold. Ideally, I also get a sloth, but I mean, it's pretty unlikely.
Giraffe.
Nerfed giraffe. It's so sad. But I mean, it's not terrible. It's just a little sad. It no longer believes in you if you fail to buy it. I don't think anyone has ever not bought a sloth when it was offered. No one could be that cruel. I'm just gonna take this up now. So I've kind of been running this enough to know sort of the pipeline of how to get into the extremely high gold build. It's not gonna work every time, but like I know that I'm buying this clownfish, for example. We want the clownfish to be leveled to 3 and then immediately giving things stats when it levels off of the alpaca later. Cappy's your favorite. Cappy's pretty cool. But I feel like since I'm specifically just trying to load up on swans and clownfish, You can go up now. Okay. Sure. We're not going into chocolate tier yet. I'm still freezing pills until chocolate can show up. It's a little worse now that turtle's been nerfed, but there's not really any other food I want to buy before chocolate anyway. Not with this strategy. Sure. The crazy double clownfish. If anyone's ever gotten 2 sloths, I'm sure they must have. How can I not fully commit to the clownfish beyond what's reasonable? I have to. Since chocolate's in now, blobfish pill is like less of a thing I should care about. I'm probably strong enough I don't need to be buying zebras or cows. I will level this to 3, even though it's a bad use of gold. It gets a bunch of stat buffs from the clownfish. It's a normal build. Anything that levels gets 12/12 immediately. Okay, now we search hard for the alpaca and the hammer shark. Just don't lose me this fight right here. Because once the alpaca starts leveling stuff, it's going to get so much buffs, and then we'll be strong again. Yeah, white tiger is pretty big stats-wise. Just let me level the alpaca, though. It's all I want and all I need. Part-time octopus. First of all, great band name. Second, pretty solid purchase here. This octopus doesn't need to go to 3. It's just kind of here to be a guy. Octo was nerfed. Yeah, it was a little bit. Nice team name, thank you. I mean, I know the tiger's really strong here, but I'm just trying to get stupid amounts of money. All right. Leopard's not sticking around. It's just here for this fight. That's 8. Hamster's like kind of worth it, but I think I'd rather skip. The problem is the alpaca only gets 2 triggers. Using 1 up on the hamster is like a little bit of extra gold, but I don't love it. Another clownfish is funny. All right, at this point, give me the hamster. You've got a lot of triggers left, so I guess I just take the rolls. Okay. Don't kill me, please. They did not kill me. Okay, so how much money is this? 25? That's 25. I mean, blobfish pill is a level, but so is just like buying a hammer shark. Last round, yeah. Give me the sloth. Or at least like another hammer shark for a funny video, haha. Sloth me up. Oh, I should have sold the clownfish. What am I doing? The pressure got to me. All right. No sloth this time, but you can see the build has some legs. We're actually gonna die. Give me the bones. And since I'm a crazy person, I'm just gonna try to run the same build a few times. At least until I can get like 30 gold in a turn. Quack. How many bones did I win? I'm gonna make a big duck like a crazy person. I'm now realizing, why did I sell that? There's no benefit. I guess I'm taking a jellyfish. Weird way to play this turn for sure. Someone said that while impersonating Bjork. That does sound amusing. Have I seen her new bass clarinet video? I have not. Sounds like I probably should. We in the big duck club? I do like a big duck. In the words of Kanye West, I'm a sick fuck, I like a big duck. Blue Milker, new currency, what's it for? It's the same as the old one, but it has a new name now. It's still just what you use to buy hats and stuff. And thank you for the 8 months. I appreciate it. I'm gonna combine this now for the stat boost. And sure. I'll freeze a million things. New name, they're rebranding. I want to pill so many things. How much do you have to do for the game to get them to add a worry hat, much like the eggshell? Presumably as much as Northern Lion did for the game. So basically, if I just brought the game from nearly complete obscurity into having millions of downloads, that would probably help. Does Ludwig have his own hat too? I know he has a voice line in the game. Ludwig voices the goldfish. This one. I don't want any of this stuff. Give me a small amount of permanent health. You're all about the big duck energy. I'm here for it, although honestly this duck is probably not getting much bigger than it currently is. There's a nasty team there. Can't believe Ninko said he won't end stream till he gets the sloth ribbon. Yeah, that's crazy. I also can't believe that. I mean, I get stronger here if I take a lynx, so that's probably a good enough reason. Or the skunk. The 30 gold cap is gone. The 20 gold cap is gone. And I know for a fact that it was 20 because on mobile it's still not updated and I tested it. So I don't know if there's a new cap, but I know the cap is no longer 20. If it's just a higher cap, I don't know. Also, your name seems appropriate for this conversation. No cap. It's the highest you've gotten since the cap was removed, like 29 or something. I don't think I've gone 30 plus. I gotta do this really awkward looking play if I want to level you up here. Which honestly, maybe the response to that is just don't level the swan this turn then. But too late. I already did it. I'm on lethal. However, I have the power of God and anime on my side. You can level since you're here. Since you've been gone. Don't level the turn this one. Does this game have turns in it? No, it has puffins. They need to get on that. Jollyfish isn't really the way I'm looking to win this. But that is. If I can't get a leveled alpaca, I'm never gonna get to crazy high amounts of money. So I gotta still just be looking for that. Although I am dead. Let's take a roll here. I'll buy some 2-3s. Just be the rolling citizens. Okay. Give me the early clownfish. Giraffe. Clownfish me? Bad order? Doesn't matter. Well, it matters a little bit, maybe, but... Kangaroo. Come on, I need swans. I need goldfish. And by that I mean clownfish, which is a different animal. Clownfish. Stop giving me pairs. Weird positioning. Not necessarily wrong, but weird. Garf. Garth Brooks. Our savior is here. Best to ever do it, clownfish. Ow. Dragonfly is not particularly good with what I'm going for, unfortunately. Which may make you ask, why is it in this pack then? But I don't have to answer that question. Sure. What question do you have to answer? There's not a lot of them. When Twitch sometimes asks me for like tax information, I presumably have to answer that if I want to get paid. Although at this point they just have all that info from before. It's not like they're constantly asking me, hey, what's your social security number? Double crow, very strange. Ow. That one doesn't count. I mean, if you're going for a full greed build, sometimes it's just not gonna count. No need to worry about that. Who is John Galt? Now we're talking. We are talking now. We are now talking. Okay, mostly I am. Sleep a lot, but you're always tired. I've been there too. Right now I'm on the not sleeping. It's a fun twist on the original. If you've tried sleeping, how about not doing that? You want to go back to not sleeping? No, you don't. I feel terrible. And I attribute that like completely to not being able to sleep. I don't love it. Try to sleep enough and also not feel bad about sleeping enough. Capitalism does not allow that. I've been saying for years we gotta do something about this capitalism thing. Give me something that's, I don't know, not this. I guess just give me something that is clownfish. I should be buffing my swan now, but whatever. Boo, 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 boo. Turtle. Dragonfly's almost good here. Let's just take the clownfish. And cow is fine too. Yeah, the clownfish is 100% along for the ride. Sloth or no sloth, the clownfish is part of it. He's coming with me. Okay. Don't use capital letters if you want people to think you're creative. It worked for E.E. Cummings. So I don't see why it couldn't work for you. Which, wasn't E.E. Cummings like super racist? Or am I just assuming that because like a lot of people were? I see what you did there with the capital double entendre. Okay. Chocolat. And then you can get a chocolat as well. Remember this, but the lowercase styling was done by an editor and not him himself. I believe that's true for his name. I don't know if that's true for actual poetry. I'm going to take a one-turn stego, which has a very nice xylophone sound that I appreciate. It's not true that most music majors don't make money. It's true that most music majors drop out or change to a different major. Very different. Nobody finishes a music degree. Meanwhile, I got suckered into getting another music degree. They gotcha. That's how they get you. There can't be that much music. The thing is, most music is like the same thing. Right? I mean, all of jazz is just a 2-5-1 chord progression. And everything else is basically a 1-5-1 chord progression. There's really not that much to music. Had a professor in college who told me I should never listen to pop music again because if I did, I wouldn't have time to listen to all of Beethoven's symphonies in enough depth. I feel like that's the kind of person who I would like insult to their face. And I do think that I was the kind of student who would insult a professor to their face, if warranted. Because that's like one of the stupidest things I've ever heard in my life. Worst part is I was paying $30,000 a semester to study with that guy. Hey, I get it. Some of the people in high up positions at my school were just not just idiots, but also just awful people. Both, I guess. Stop buffing the flamingo. So you want to become a professional bassoonist? Below are some decisions and sacrifices I made to get where I am today. While I am not proud of everything I've done, I believe this kind of single-mindedness is necessary in a field that is high on supply and very low on demand. Have you stopped listening to popular music in your teen years so you could devote your free time learning the great works of classical music? That's not your free time. You need to seriously reconsider how you're defining free time if you're defining it as doing your literal job. Have you skipped your spring break? Your parents offered to take you with them on the Caribbean cruise. Okay, my parents never went on a Caribbean cruise. Who do you think I am? So you could stay at school to practice and make a tape for summer music festivals. Can you not play the bassoon on a boat? Ate dinner at 4:30 so you could get back to school and get the best practice room. You can eat dinner at a different time. There's the same amount of time in the day, regardless of when you eat dinner. Same for the practice before your 8 a.m. class. It's the same amount of time if you do it at night as if you do it in the morning. Have you taken your bassoon with you on vacation? So you're admitting that you could do that and you just didn't want to go to the Caribbean? Get your story straight. Have you blah 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 blah. I mean, some of these things are just like, yeah, obviously I've done these things, and some of them are just ridiculous. Have you practiced in the building when it was officially closed? Yes, almost exclusively. But who doesn't do that? Anyway. It can go on vacation, just not on a boat. Oh, okay. My bad. Maritime law is a complicated thing. Started a master's degree with that guy and decided to peace out after 5 weeks. Yeah. I can say that I would have probably made a similar decision, as I did peace out of music school at one point. So there is legal precedent for that. They still charge me $30,000. Oh my god. I will say My private lessons percussion teacher in college was a very cool, very knowledgeable guy. He is not someone I ever had an issue with. There are other people who I absolutely did, but not my percussion instructor. Hello, Henry. Hi. I don't really have anything to do for this turn. I guess I'm looking for more monkeys. And like chocolates to freeze. Okay, mission accomplished. Frozen chocolate. I know I see the monkey here, but I'm gonna have to have a few spots open, so it's not sticking around too much longer. Let's go. I don't hate an octopus. I probably just take the hamster here though. Where is Sloth? Wish I could tell you. Don't take advice from your Juilliard trained teacher when he tells you to go get your ass kicked at a real school. I exclusively go to fake school. Get this real school nonsense away from me. Okay, my llama or alpaca uses are done for this turn, so I'm saving the hammer shark here. Okay. It's a draw. That's 25 gold. Come on. Hamster me. You have 3 more triggers. Okay. Okay. Getting real rich. When do we tell streamer the sloth does not show up in customs? It's not true. I don't believe you. I refuse to believe that. Sanest team 2019. Okay, so there is a max. It's just 30 gold now. That means I have to change my stream title to Gold Cap is Increased. Was really hoping that there just wouldn't be one. So if you use all of your hamster rolls and then level it, you get 6 more. Sloth me. Sloth me. I know you want to sloth me. So I'm pretty sure that the sloth is a real pet that exists in this game and not one that I made up. But it's hard to be sure. Increased to what? It's 30 now. It was definitely 20 before. Was that an omission from the patch notes? Yep, I just figured it out myself. Yeah, it hasn't changed yet on mobile, and I have confirmed that it's still a cap of 20 on mobile. So confirmed, not crazy. Should I make a big crow? It's kind of funny. All right, 10 wins with a big crow. Let me look back at that team.